Hi guys, gals, non-binary pals, welcome back to Budget with Ira. In today's video, we're going to be checking in for week 1 of February's budget. Super excited about that because we are in a new month, the slate is wiped clean, and I'm back to zero. If you remember from January, I had a big overspend, and I don't want to disappoint, but I had another big overspend, which was completely unbudgeted in today's video. If you're new here, on this channel, we like to talk about all things debt, getting out of debt, and saving up for the life that you truly deserve, bestie. If that sounds like something you like to watch, please consider subscribing to the channel because we do have a hoot and a half around here. So as I said, we are checking in on today's video. So what that means is I'm looking at how last week went. We're getting out my budget planner. We're going to have a look at my spending, my groceries, my petrol, all the things where money came out of my account. We're also checking my bills, making sure that I'm on track with my budget and nothing's going funny. Towards the end of the video, we do a couple of savings challenges, make sure we put some money into some nice little pots. So without further ado, bestie, let's go ahead and take a look at this budget planner. Okay, here we are in the January calendar. We will be moving into the February, but we need to clear up these last 3 days. We're using the expense tracker stickers to lay down my expenses, and let's get cracking, bestie. On the 29th, we went to Tesco and we did grocery shopping. It was $59.65. I think the budget was $60, so we did quite well with that. While we were in Tesco, we spent $24.98 on household expenses. I also checked in on that day and I moved, if you remember from the last video, I moved a £5 from my personal spending money into the penny challenge. On the Monday, I did some post office stuff. I bought 2 vapes, shouldn't have, but I enjoyed it. And then on the Tuesday, my car was clamped because I didn't pay my tax. If you want to know more about that, watch my vlog, but the fine was £100. And then I had to actually pay for my tax, which was £20. So definitely not going to forget to do that. So we are done with January. Let's move over to the February calendar. That is seamless. But the first thing I need to do is I know that on the 1st there are more bills than what's fit. So I'm going to peel off one of these, and this shows you the beauty of having matte removable stickers. There's no residue left, and look, I don't need it. Like, it's good, isn't it? Matte removable. So on the 1st, rent came out, it was £550. I paid for my car, it was £121.67. Yep, that's right. TV license was £13.25. Council tax was £175. Gas and electric came out and that was £75.60, and they are doing my head in at the moment. The amount of times I've called up to get that changed to £120, I don't know why they don't want my money. And the bill for my free internet, which is the fast internet, came out and it was £10. So that's the first done. I had a no spend day on the Thursday. On the Friday, it was the start of the stag do, so I used the £22 in my petrol fund for petrol, and I spent £14.48 at the petrol station on car snacks, so like sweets and crisps. And the Saturday was a no spend in terms of like normal money. Yes, I spent like sinking fund money, but it was a no spend in terms of that. So that is done. Let's move over to the check-in, which is right here, and let's get filling this out. I'm going to start by filling in everything that we know. Okay, so for spending, we had £3.48, which rolled over from the previous month or previous week, whichever way you look at it. We stuffed £26 and I spent £29.48, which has left me with exactly £2. For groceries, we had £60 and the £2.29 that we rolled over, and I spent £59.65, which left me with £2.65. For petrol, we got £22 stuff, and we spent everything the last time, and I spent the whole £22, which has left me with £0. For household, we don't stuff anything, but we did stuff right at the start of the month. We ended up spending £24.98. We had to get like fabric conditioner and things like that. So I've got £15 and £2 left for the next 4 weeks. And then for unbudgeted, obviously we don't stuff anything, but I did have the £120 unbudgeted. At the moment, it's coming out of buffer, but I might need to take £100 out of my emergency fund. I just need to see how it's looking. But anyway, we are overspent by £120 currently. So last week we opened with 45.77, we stuffed £108, and I spent 256.11 plus about £300 from the stag do. So it was a very spendy week for me. I am left with 19.67 to roll over when we don't think about that unbudgeted spend. So that's not bad. Okay, before we take a look at the budget, what I want to do is do a couple of bits with you really quickly. So as I said, I spent a fair bit at the stag do, and this is the money that I have left over. So I've got £20, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I've got like 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, £1, 20, 30, 40. So yeah, I've got quite a bit left over. So this money here, I'm just gonna chuck it into my spending. Just gonna treat myself, just chuck it in there. There you go, I've got that for spending for the week. And then for the remaining £24, I'm gonna do the 24 envelope. So I'm just gonna do that now. Here is where we currently are at with the 100 envelope challenge, and I feel like I'm really knocking them out. Like, I know I need to do like 2 or 3 a week, but you know, that 24 was like a bit of a godsend. It's quite nice to just have that left over. Obviously I really want to focus on these bigger ones, but if I don't have it, I don't have it. Talking of 24, I'm going to do the 24 envelope in my 26 envelope challenge. So I'm going to get that one done today. It just felt nice to do 2 24 envelopes in the same week. So that's that. This was already saved up at the start of the month anyway, so I've already got the money for what I need it for, but I like to have it about just in case I need to sort of not use it and put it on something else. So I feel safe doing that. So that's the 24 envelope done. Okay, so we're in the paycheck bill tracker section of the booklet, and what I kind of want to do now is just to make sure that everything is where it should be. So I'm just going to go through my bills because that's kind of what's come out so far. So rent was 550, car was a little bit less, it was 121, oh no, it's a bit more, 121.67. I don't think it's been that price before, but it's still about £121. TV license was different for the first time in a while. It's £13.25. Council tax was exactly as it should be, £175. Gas and electric wasn't £90, it was £75.60. And then we had internet, but it was 3 internet, which is kind of budgeted for there, but it's kind of not. So I'm just gonna do it as a separate listing. So 3 internet, net, 1. It's supposed to be, I budgeted 0, but it's 10. But when that works out, it'll be okay. So yeah, I'm not gonna put that £120 into the unbudgeted line just in case there is more. I'm not planning for any more, but you know, let's see how it goes. But anyway, I'm done with the booklet now. All I need to do is cash stuff for next week. Okay, so here we are. We've got my 3 binders, well, 3 of 4 binders that I've got. So this one is for my sinking funds. I use this to give myself cash each week, and I also save up a little bit in these. This one's for my savings challenges, and this one's available on my Etsy store. And this one is my to go to every day sort of a 6 one. So we're going to do groceries first, and first off what I'm going to do is give myself £30 because that's what I give myself for the week, and there should be 2 weeks left, so it should be 120. So no, it shouldn't. Oh, groceries are 70. What am I talking about? 70. Okay, so that's 70, and I should have 70 plus 70, 140. Is that right? 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 30, 40. Yes, it is in fact 140, Your Honour. I am very, very good at maths. I hope you know that. So anyway, £70, here we are. But before I stuff that, let's have a look at my wildcard challenge available on my Etsy store. When you buy this challenge, you get a stunning suit of cards in the Budget with Viber Rainbow. And how I'm playing this is I'm counting aces of 1 going all the way up to 10, Jack is a 20, King is a 40, and Queen is a 30. And I'm pulling a random card each week, and as I pull that card, I will save that, and that goes towards a holiday next Christmas for me and Jake, because it's mine and Jake's money. Obviously, the rules aren't written down for this, so you can play it however you like. In terms of the wildcard challenge, there only are a few of these left in stock, so if you want one, get your hands on it now, because I don't know when the next restock is going to be. But anyway, let's go ahead and play this game. So my cards are in the back. Let's pull these cards, give them a bit of a shuffle. And it has been noted that I am not good at shuffling, and I mean, I agree. But am I going to improve myself? Absolutely not. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to split this in half and pray for a small number. We have got 3. What a beaut. I like getting a 3. I'm going to put these ones in the back and try and give myself 7 out of here, so I can chuck a tenner in. So 5, 6, 7, 6, 7, and then I can put a 10 in, and then we are loving life. This is due for a bit of a condensing, so I might do that soon. So for next week, I've got 20, 40, 65, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's basically 70. It almost never happened. So that's the beauty of this challenge. It just doesn't feel that tough when you're getting the low numbers. Obviously, if I got a 40, that would be pretty tough, but you know, it is what it is. Right, groceries is done. Let's move over to the next one. It's petrol. So let's get going. So petrol is 30, not shopping. So let's do 30, and then we've got £60 left for the next week. 10, 20, 40, 60. So that is for the next 2 weeks of the month. And let's move this over here. But before we stuff that, let's move over to my pastel dice challenge available on my Etsy store. When you buy this challenge, you get a stunning pastel 10-sided dice. And how I'm doing this is I roll this every single week. Whatever the number tells me to do, I will save. So on the back, I have rolled all the 10s, all the 9s, and all the 5s. What I can do is if it rolls on a 10 or a 9, I can re-roll the dice. But what I'm going to probably do is if it's a good number, I will just combine 2 numbers just to get the challenge done a bit quicker. So let's see what I've got this week. 9. That is a 9. And we just said that's a 9. So should I get rid of the last 8 and a 1? Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I've got £1, so let's do this 9. So I've got that. Put that in, and then we'll get rid of an 8 and a 1. So that'll be beaut. Let's put that in there. So £21 for this week. Beautiful. Next, we're moving over to spending. Spending, let's go. So spending, I give myself £30 as well, works almost identically to the petrol challenge. So let's do 10, 20, 40, 60. That's for the next 2 weeks. Got a load of change in here. Okay, so before we stuff this £30, let's move over to my 10.50 challenge available on my Etsy store. When you buy this challenge, you get a 20-sided dice, and it works exactly the same for me. Whatever number I roll, I will save, but it can be as much as 20, so I can be left with hardly anything for the week. I've had some good weeks, so I could tolerate a pretty low week this week in terms of numbers. I have rolled all the 20s, all the 15s, all the 10s, all the 9s, all the 4s, all the 3s, and all the 2s, but I haven't rolled a 7 or a 16 once. I've been playing this for nearly a year now, so let's see what I get, and hopefully we can do it. 15. Now I have got all the 15s, so oh, I can be creative. Ooh, what can I do? I'm gonna figure it out. Right, so just changed all of that. So I've got £15 for the 10.50 challenge and £15 for me, so not bad. Okay, that's me all stuffed for this week. Thank you so much for being here with me. Hi guys, on Non-Binary Pass, thank you so much for getting through to the end of the video. You know I love it when you get through to the end of the video. Please give this video some love, make sure you like, comment, share and subscribe, and if you are going to comment, please use this emoji. It really does feel like it's been a long time since I filmed a video because obviously I've had the stag do, which I absolutely loved, and I'm going to update you on that in the vlog. Obviously I didn't spend all of my money as well. I mean, I had like 20 something pound left, so it was really nice to stuff something like that. By the way, if you are asking or wondering about this is a massive hoodie, and you're going to see this in a lot of videos because I am just too comfy cozy to take it off. Definitely get yourself down to Primark, definitely get yourself a nice big hoodie and save on that heating bill, because we have been able to turn the heating down quite significantly since we've done this. So that's a bit of a budget hack for you right there, bestie. Thank you so much to everybody who supports me, but special thanks to the patrons because it is amazing, and the support that I've been given over the last couple of weeks has been incredible. Massive update as well if you haven't noticed in the vlog, but international shipping is now back on, so don't be afraid, I can send out international shipping now, which is super cool. But anyway, I am gonna go, and I will see you all really soon. I've got so much in the pipeline, but I'm trying to just sort of get used to being back at work at the moment. We've done a ton of orders today, but yeah, I'm not going to tell you all of that because that's what the vlog is for, but I guess I might have to start updating you soon when the vlogs go. Anyway, I'm going to go, so I will see you really soon. Until then, I would like you to have a wonderful day, have a wonderful week, and have a wonderful budget. Always remember, don't trust Ira. And I will see you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching, bestie. Bye-bye.